Hello everyone. This video will tell you everything about the Web of the Empress update in Hunt. This event will last from September 24th until December 10th, so this event will be 77 days long. It's safe to say this event is so far the biggest content update in this year, giving us new AI, new location, new weapons, and tarot cards. So let's go over it. This event is spider themed, and that's why we're getting brand new AI called Bileweavers. Those tiny spiders spawn in the huge Bileweaver Nest, but they can also spawn in random locations in every game. You can see the nest icon on the map, but you will definitely not miss it even from distance. This compound is massive. Bileweavers hatch from those red eggs that pop when you get too close or make too much noise. They run all around and can jump to deal damage. They can also spit poison, but they are very weak and die to any tick of damage, similar to leeches from Meathead. You can kill them simply with light attack or any weapon with one shot. In the big nest itself, there is around 15 Bileweavers, so you can quickly get overwhelmed. And they can also spawn near supply points or watchtowers, so be careful. You can shoot the eggs and that will kill them directly before they can hatch. And yes, if you have a shadow trait, they can see you and won't attack you. But the eggs will still explode and hatch if you get too close, even with a shadow trait. In this nest, you will find tons of loot, new exclusive scars weapons, 3 tarot cards, Destiny Dial, which is a machine that gives you random rewards in exchange of 1 pledge mark. From this machine you can get traits, boons, dark sight and more. In the nest there are also scars and burn traits, restoration kit, ammo box supply, boons, cash register, lootable dead hunter, and a bounty token and master clue can spawn. Definitely enough items to spend your pledge marks on. How to get pledge marks is shown on the screen. Now let's take a look at the new Scars weapons. Homestead 78. This is a double barrel shotgun coming from the rival family, but it has extended barrel. It has the same damage as Romero, except with 2 shots. With buckshot you can 2-tap player at crazy ranges, and of course you can put some custom ammo in this one. Flashhead, Flax, Dragon's Breath and Penny Shot. The second Scars weapon is the Wildland, which is a better Sentinel. It has a longer barrel, so it has a faster bullet speed, more damage, more ammo, and also swift reload mechanism that allows you for fast reloads. It can also be used with levering and comes with bunch of ammo types. Both weapons are Scars, and the only way to get them is to spend 3 pledge marks, the Bileweaver's Nest, with a weapon crate and take it. There is always 1 crate per map, so the chances are 50-50 for what weapon you get. Now the biggest thing in this update, the tarot cards. Right now, there are 12 tarot cards, which are single-use consumables, each having different ability. Let's go over them all, and I will show you what each of them does. The World card is simple, reveals all the boss targets on the map. The Sun card gives you extremely fast regeneration shot for 60 seconds. You don't have to have regeneration effect active, it works on its own. You can also stack it with the trait Vigor, making the regen extremely fast. The Garden card fully heals, removes bleeding, poison and burning from your hunter and your teammate, but it doesn't restore already burned chunks. The Empress card gives you Catalyst trait, Necromancer trait and 1 random burn or scars trait. This card is great for solo players, allowing you to get Necromancer again. The Full card copies the last tarot card you used in that mission, basically giving you 2 uses of 1 card. This works very well if you play solo with the Empress card, giving you 2 charges of the Necromancer trait. The Tower card kills monsters and damages bosses within 65 meters radius around your hunter, but you catch on fire. This card is extremely good if you wanna clean up tons of AI around you, especially useful in the Bileweaver's Nest. The Magician card places a dark side decoy at your location, but causes heavy bleeding on the use. This decoy shows as a player in the dark side or instinct, but it also makes unique sound, so when people are too close, they can tell it's fake. You can dispel the decoy by interacting with it. The Devil card reduces your sway and hipfire spread for all the weapons, excluding shotguns. This is basically crackshot trait from the past if you remember, but there is downside to the card. If you die, anytime after using this card, you lose 2 health chunks instead of 1, and when you get revived, you no longer have the Devil's card effect. Judgement card doubles the time of all the current buffs, but reduces your HP to 1. This can be useful when you start a game use stamina shots and regeneration shot, and then use this card to get double the time. The Hanged Man card allows you to spectate nearest enemy hunter for limited time, and once you stop, the enemy will be alerted with loud warning sound that lets them know someone used the card on them. This one is very cool. Now we have the Chariot card, and upon using, you can swap locked and unlocked extractions for all the teams in the game. This works only in Bounty Hunt and destroys one health chunk when used. This card also has 5 minutes global cooldown and can be used in the last 5 minutes of the game. To balance this a little, brand new extraction in the middle of the map got added, but it's always locked. So the only way you can open this extraction is with this card. So now you will have 2 unlocked extractions and 2 locked extractions in the Bounty Hunt, and you can switch them with this card. So where do you get these tarot cards? 3 of them always spawn at the Bileweaver's Nest and can also randomly spawn on supply points, watchtowers, or in the web covered areas on the map. You can always tell if they spawned if you see this big red feather. You get guaranteed tarot cards for the Dark Tribute, but you can also steal enemy tarot cards if you loot their dead body, and they happen to have some cards on them. But you need to make sure your consumable slots are open to loot them. They can also spawn in Bounty Clash around the event item spawns. These are the highlights of the event, but there is so much more in this update, like the brand new lootable powder keg. This mini red barrel only spawns in missions and can be picked up and deployed like a bear trap, for example. It has a fuse and will explode shortly after being shot. I would compare it to little weaker dynamite stick explosion, but it works exactly the same as the big red barrel. Except you can move it around, but you cannot take it in your inventory or in your lobby. And don't worry, while you're carrying it around, it cannot be shot by other player, which is kinda a shame. The world weapons like hammer, axe, pitchfork and shovel got a big rebalance. And now you can throw them by default without needing any trait like SLN. They will also be able to one-hit kill player anywhere to the body when thrown, making them way better than before. There is more changes. All melee focused weapons, tools and weapons with melee attachments have a slightly longer reach, and the hit detection system got improved, making it more consistent. Small quality of life change is that the throwable melee tools, like spear or throwing knives, they will be always highlighted in dark side, no longer requiring any trait. Mako got a nice buff, making its switch speed after shooting in line with the other weapons, because previously there was a long delay after you shot, but now that's fixed. And they also reduced the recoil. Vitally Cyclone got nerfed, nothing too crazy, but the muzzle velocity got reduced by 10% and the reload speed slightly increased. Weapons that randomly spawned in the matches can now come with a pre-equipped custom ammo, and yes, even scarce ammo if you're asking. Toolboxes got also buffed, now they have a small chance to give you regeneration shot, big anti-road shot, stamina shots, vitality shots, recovery shots, poison bombs, concertina bombs and dark dynamite satchel. The pickable lanterns will now explode if they interact with the fire, so you can shoot them with fire ammo and they will explode. This does not apply to lanterns that are being carried by the player. We also have a new settings option called Auto Select. This basically automatically selects equipment that you pick up. You can disable it in the settings for each weapons, tools or consumables. It's enabled by default, so I would try to play with it and see how it feels, and if you don't like it, just disable it. The trait Witness got a small nerf. You no longer get regeneration effect from dead bodies, and because of that, price dropped to 4 trait points. The Catalyst trait stays the same, boosting some of the existing traits, but can only be obtained through Empress tarot card or the Destiny Dial machine. We have some nice audio changes to Hunter Footsteps. The devs made the volume of Hunter Footsteps slightly more consistent around all the surface types. So for example, steps on coal will be more consistent with the steps on the gravel, or running on different type of wood will sound almost the same now. It'll be more similar and closer to each other. Of course, running on metal is still louder than running on wood, but this change should make more similar surface types more consistent with each other, making it easier to guess the distance of the enemies. There is also a new sound effect for shooting slugs in the shotguns. And the new army pistol sounds are completely different too, making it sound more powerful. And hunter footsteps and fusees are better audible when there is other loud sounds playing nearby. Can't wait to see how this feels. Now some major UI improvements. The home screen is now removed and all the game modes are merged into one single screen and can be changed with these arrows or clicking in the image. We're getting a new career tab which shows you your progression screens, and the newsfeed has been added into the lobby screen. You won't believe when I say this, but you can finally look for a random third player if you are playing as a duo. Yes, it's finally in. You can invite your friend on Steam and then look for a random third to fill your lobby. Finally. The trade menu got merged into the gear screen, allowing you to switch between your loadout and trades faster and smoother. I think there are still some improvements to be made, but for now, it's okay. With 1896 update, the community didn't really like the new rarity system in Hunt, and that's why this update is being removed. Currently, all the skins are either mythic or legendary. Mythic skins are just to show the event exclusives, and you can also see the name of the event they came from. All other hunters, weapon skins and charms are just legendary. There are also some visual improvements for the button textures, the text font is a little different, and the bundles should work a little better. This update feels very solid, like we are back on the track, so let me know what you think about this update. There is also new battle pass with the new skins, new inspect animations, which I will show. The full patch notes will probably have more details than I was provided with, but if you have any questions about the update or anything I said in the video, you can ask in the comments, or you can ask me on Twitch where I'm live every single day. I will clear up what you need to know. I will see you in the next video, already from this event.